Good
morning.
Good morning. By the
we're
grace.
good. Hope you're good too.
I'm well. Thank you for asking.
Dromoson.
Dromoson is just the grace of God. Yes.
Yeah. Dromo is grace.
Yes.
And then song is like
Grace.
Plenty. All the grace.
plenty
It's all grace.
Yeah. All grace. All grace.
Adomunkwa.
Dromo song.
Yes.
Okay. Dromo.
Masa. I hope you are all well.
Oh, yeah, well.
We're good.
It's 11 days now, right?
Yes, 11 days. And
Next week by this time. Last time we've seen where the thing is heading, right?
next 2 weeks.
Next 2 weeks.
Next 2 weeks.
Yes.
Next week, Saturday is a day.
Yes.
Yeah.
Next 2 weeks by now. We know where it's headed.
Exactly.
Like World War II D-Day.
Yeah, D-Day. And
So
then
it will
all
be-
the noise will come
Yeah.
down.
Today is Tuesday, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who is being kidnapped, who is not being kidnapped,
Charlie.
who is behind the kidnap, and
Charlie.
everything will be over, right?
No, but if what is being reported is true, that would be an excessive abuse of power.
The National Security has issued a statement that has done
Nothing.
little
And-
to clear the air. And my reason is this. The National Security statement says categorically that no national security personnel was
So
involved.
what are they investigating then?
And then you still go further to tell us that you are investigating. And
Because they said someone from national security is involved. They are saying categorically there's nobody.
Okay, but then they will
in
investigate.
terms of security,
yeah, but that should be left
The
to the police.
oh, national security matter. Our image is at stake.
Yesterday, somebody mentioned that the police could have done a better job
Better,
by
far better.
communicating properly.
Yes.
First of all, you issued a statement that the person is missing.
Exactly.
Then you just come and tell us that you found the person. Imagine if the police had told us the condition,
Yeah.
where and when.
Yeah.
The Herald newspaper's publication,
Yeah.
people would have scrutinized it more. But if you leave it open, people are bound to also make their own
And
inferences.
there are other reports that say that it wasn't even the police that found her.
Nice to see.
They say the people let her go.
Yeah.
She had to pick a Trotsky,
Mm-hmm.
went to Mawako, and then found a way to call her family, and they came for her. And when they came for her, then they called the police. And the police issued a statement saying that they rescued her.
Yeah.
That-
From her own family.
The thing is, once you say rescue,
Yeah.
people,
It means
means that
there were
you-
people there who were holding on to her.
Yes.
not
You get it? It's basic.
You probably should have said you have
We
found
found
her.
her.
Because if finding and rescuing are two different
Two
things.
different things.
but you see,
And if me beyond before you come, I even have a problem with now this mode of statements issued by the police. There is nothing official about it. Anybody can create that thing. Anybody can create
But now
it.
they add one with the letterhead. They aside the Word document one, they add one that has the letterhead.
Proper letterhead.
It comes two. They come in two. The one that we
Because
take
I
screenshots
don't
is
see-
there.
I don't
they
see-
send a
I-
draft
I-
copy first or what? Then
So
Yeah,
I don't
so-
see the one with the signatures anymore.
Yes.
What I see is the poster sort of thing that they
Okay.
put on their statuses.
Okay,
Unless if
okay.
you're saying that they've
No.
added the
So
the
they
one
do.
with
So,
the status now.
Yes, so
the
they do
official
with
statement.
the one with the letterhead, right? And that one is actually captured, like PDF, captured and then circulated.
Okay.
And then there's one that I think they do so with online people in mind. They do so with online because of quotes.
But
you
has
see,
the online
that-
people told you that they have a
Oh yeah,
challenge
they always
to
do
them?
that. When you put a PDF statement on every platform, they ask you
but
whether
you
you
see,
have the word one.
No,
Oh, but people can always convert those things.
Yeah.
you know the thing these days, our phones, if it's a picture,
Yeah.
you tap on it,
Yeah,
you can
you
get
can
the
just
you
do
can
so
extract
simple.
the
Yes.
script.
Yes.
You understand?
Maybe
Yeah.
their thinking is that usually they post these statements on their official handles as
Yeah.
well. So
Yeah.
if you want to authenticate if indeed it is coming from the police,
police,
they
you
assume
go
that
there.
you also check their handles. But that's
Yeah.
too
Well,
much
this
work.
I believe that this is a recent development because at
The
the,
one-
then,
yeah,
because the
for
explanation we got
Yeah.
some time ago was that if it is not major,
Yeah.
that is when they put out that. And then when it is major, they put
Yeah.
it on the letterhead.
Yeah. For now,
Police statements
they do the two.
If they are doing the two
Yeah.
there,
Yeah.
kudos to them. But the reports indicate that they didn't rescue the woman.
Oh yes. From what we're getting. So like I said, the police. So for instance, this is the toy gun people.
So this one, are they in Accra or in Kumasi?
Kumasi.
Oh, but you know, Accra, have you seen that trend
So yesterday you mentioned it to me.
Yeah.
That there is this trend
Yeah.
happening in the Ashanti region
Yeah.
where people are playing with toy guns.
Yeah.
And I was lost.
Yeah.
So he said, I'm ancient of days.
Yeah.
Look, I can't keep up anymore.
Yeah.
There are too many apps.
Yeah.
Look, call it aging. I don't care.
Yeah.
I just can't keep up. I
Yeah.
would go default. I
Yeah.
do Instagram
Yeah.
and I do Facebook.
Yeah.
That's it. I pass by, TikTok once in a while.
Yeah.
I pass by TikTok once in a while. Snapchat, I just use the filters.
Yeah.
So gosh. Trying to keep up with emails.
Yeah.
Charlie.
Now you
Yeah.
have to add plenty apps on top.
Plenty
I
apps.
beg.
It's
will.
the-
You can find me if you think you're wondering where I'm active at. I'm active on Facebook. It tells
Yeah.
you how old I am.
It's disruptive.
It's too.
yeah.
It's too many.
Yes.
It's too many.
So the guys decided to do what toy gun party, however you call it, yeah. And then they were shooting the toy guns in public, right? Okay, so I'm coming on. So they have been arrested, and then they'll be charged with what? Causing public nuisance, I'm sure, or disturbing public order.
As for getting a child, the
They'll
police
get
will get one.
something.
Whether it
Yeah.
will stick,
Yeah.
that is usually
Yeah.
where
Yeah.
the issue is. As for a child, they'll get something to slap on
Yes,
them.
yes.
But
Okay, so I'm told that Charlie, the way people are buying toy guns,
and here now the price has shot up to 150 cedis in Kumasi.
Toy gun.
toy gun, and I'm told here even in Accra,
Accra.
we are, for the first time Accra is copying from Kumasi.
No way.
Oh, I haven't seen that. I doubt this will be.
Yes, I is telling us about the sales that in
People
Accra.
are buying.
Accra people are
We are happy
copying.
for the traders.
No, the police
are coming for you.
I think
I was thinking that it was even because of. I was even thinking it was ECG sales because ECG say buy 1 month.
Yeah,
Look,
it's
this
toy gun.
This ECG 1 month thing here.
Yeah,
Look, is more grave than we think.
yeah,
Yesterday I went to buy
yeah,
prepaid credit.
Yeah.
It's just me.
yeah,
So if I buy like 200.
yeah.
In the past, if I bought 100, but these
Yeah.
days I don't know.
Yeah,
Everything is just,
Yeah.
and I am barely in the house.
exactly. You are
As
here.
you know, I'm here.
Exactly.
I'll go back later.
Yeah,
I don't watch TV.
exactly.
I just charge my phones and
And then
all the
that's it.
others. And so when I bought 200 CDs.
Yeah.
Somebody came to buy 30 CDs.
Oh, just
30
imagine.
CDs.
Just imagine.
And I was thinking, what would that 30 CDs do? But if all you know, it takes them for a week.
Exactly.
And then the
they'll
next
have
week
to
they
come
get
back
another
again.
30
Yeah.
and they buy.
Yeah.
And so if you say they should stock up for a month,
Yeah.
for somebody like that,
Yeah.
and you are not telling us
Even when that 1 month,
That
you're
window,
going to start
like we-
calculating it, so we don't know the window.
when,
you're
yes. And I was thinking, I was like, Charlie,
The people's reality. Eh?
yeah. I was there, I was like, so I asked myself, so what would 30 CDs do?
Sometimes they are just insensitive. I mean,
Yeah.
so maybe
So-
they expect people to
I'm sure
sacrifice
they
their.
realized the backlash. So I heard the ECG MD say that no, it's not entirely the case, right? So it's just a precautionary measure.
No, look at
So
that.
the upgrade. Let me tell you what's happening with the upgrade. See, ECG had a very functioning IT directory until the hack happened, and then the wisdom is that
Say that customers are from Kumasi, not Accra. The sales.
the customers came from.
The customers
People
from
in Accra
Kumasi.
are
They
not-
came from
are not
Kumasi to come and
engaging.
buy
No,
here in
they are-
Accra.
I think that maybe the traders in Kumasi.
Yeah.
They relay the information.
But-
Okay, no, I get that.
Accra
So maybe
people
the Accra
don't
people will
just-
not buy
no,
toy
no,
gun.
no.
No, but we are here.
You know, my challenge is that
Yeah,
this craze.
yeah.
What happens is that there are lots of children around.
Oh yes.
They are seeing it.
Yeah.
Somebody will go and find some gun somewhere which is not a toy gun
Yeah,
and
yeah.
fire it and it will
And
kill
think
somebody.
that is a toy gun. Yeah.
And you see, the toy guns, they are great.
Yeah.
Imagine if indeed somebody wants to rob you with a gun that looks like, you get it?
Yeah.
Then you think that it is the pew one and you
Yeah.
also resist.
Yeah.
And the guy ends up firing. I mean,
So who started the trend?
oh,
it was
a
a
small
party?
boy on TikTok, Papayao. I think that is their account.
Okay.
today.
Okay.
And like when you want to, when he does something and you want to, I mean, discipline him, he
Yeah.
pulls out the toy
toy
gun.
gun.
Then all of a sudden,
Really?
adults.
Because the very
Yeah.
first video I saw of him was that he was asking of an officer that who to. I saw the Kobone Mami. And then Mami Hano.
We are encouraging this.
And people were laughing about it.
Can you
And then I
imagine?
was like, but
Really?
this is not funny.
Yes.
Yeah.
This is not funny.
See, I saw a video on TikTok, and then it's not about the video, but the comment and then what the person had written. The description is that the inventors of TikTok did not expect this. Because there are many things happening on TikTok.
Only insults.
I think that the inventors they have not.
like somebody like you see the thing is that when they are doing their thing, they don't come and tell you.
Yes.
Then when they are doing their lives, then call this person. Who should go and call the person? When I want to insult Ivy, I should go and call Ivy. When you were dealing with Ivy, did you call?
I've always wanted, every time I land on TikTok, there's some beef.
Yes.
They'll say Bumbled and somebody.
Yes.
Or they say, somebody said it was some weight gain product. And the person is using their review for somebody else. I say, every day when I come here, there's some beef.
I'm not Payola and somebody.
It's a platform of beefs.
Challenge.
So, like I was saying, when the hack thing happened, they decided to render the IT directorate of ECG redundant. And then they gave it to some other qualified, competent people.
They outsource it to Haptel. Currently,
No, in fact, Haptel is just about, what's the name, the app for the purchasing of the credit.
Purchasing.
But real upgrade of the meters. See, the meters are electronic. You need to upgrade them. So what has happened is that because ECG staff were not directly involved, the upgrade has delayed. It used to be done without even we being informed. When was the last time you were informed by ECG that we're going to do upgrade? You'll be there and then it's done. It was routine. Now, guess what? The meters that are in existence, that have not been upgraded, they are not reading accurately. So that's like whenever there's an upgrade, your bill will jump and you think that your meter is now running faster than it ought to because it had not been upgraded. That's the problem we are having to deal with.
Because there's always this periodic adjustment of tariffs.
Yes.
So the upgrade is always important to ensure that we are paying realistic prices. But guys, quickly, let me take you back quickly. Remember, with the issue of national security being allegedly abducting people, there was an issue that came up and we all didn't pay attention because of how that particular individual had conducted himself on social media. Yeah. And look, he made damning allegations and nobody responded to them. My whole point is that today maybe somebody you don't like, but the next day it may be somebody you like. So the principle is that once it is wrong, it is wrong.
It is wrong. Regardless of who
exactly.
It
I
is
may not like
out
you,
but
that
because it can be anybody.
Out to you.
Yeah, and I remember that conversation came up, and there were those who said that as long as they care, that they can do whatever they please with the guy because of the things he's been doing and all that. But then again, like you're saying, the principle is there. Yeah. If it's wrong, it is wrong. It should not be wrong because it is somebody you like, and good because it's someone you dislike.
Exactly.
So, all right, the papers. The Daily Graphic newspaper, front page, ahead of election 2024. Keep news validator status. NMC charges graphic. Graphic and EC discuss election 2024 readiness tomorrow, and Shraj delivers mixed verdict. I think this is a perfect caption for it. Shraj delivers mixed verdict to National Cathedral.
I think it's a case of the bigger picture. They let the individual go and tackled the entity itself.
Board of Trustees.
No, but my point is, with regard to the identity issue, when a court has already decided what pronouncement do we expect Shraj to make, and if they had been invited to validate that, I suppose they should decline because the court has already decided on it.
Exactly, that's one. Two, if you go into the system now, and my issue is, if you go into the system now and there's no double identity in the system, that's because that ratification can be done.
Yeah.
But for you to conclude that it's never existed,
really
it means that because in the court, we saw the court document, we saw the evidence, and everything is there, which says that indeed, at a point in time, this individual or identified as this and identified as that.
Yeah.
And then you come and you say that it's never happened that he identified as this and identified as that.
I think it's something they should have actually declined to deliver a pronouncement on because a court had already, unless at the time before he took it, the court had not decided. But anyway, other stories here. Police arrest 26 for toy gun related crimes. Toy gun. There are toy gun related crimes.
Yeah. You pass them off as real guns, weapons.
And you scare people.
Yeah.
I thought you said they were using it for parties.
That was what I said.
It's in the open.
Well, let me see.
No. The party are used what? But how can 26 people gather and then be firing toy guns? To them, is there some party kind of?
I grow, Anna.
But I grow.
I grow. What's the trying?
I grow with you. More same.
The story is on page.
Yeah, for them better particular.
Yeah, page 22. Where is it? I'm seeing only seasons.
Times and seasons.
Yeah. There's a special spread on what's the name? Black Friday. So
that's what is nice. Yeah, I think we should spend time and talk about it. It's not African, right? It's not Ghanaian. But who doesn't like cheap things, right? But guess what? You actually pay more than you can imagine. What if
those ones?
Yeah,
it only happens abroad.
Yes,
that is where you get the real. Yeah. You get significant cuts.
Yeah,
where something that may be costing like 100.
Yeah.
Is reduced to like a 40.
Yeah.
You know that kind of thing.
Yeah.
Hey. And yeah, I have said
they have some worse price. They now put it there now, which is.
But here, forget it.
It says here the Ghana Police Service has arrested 26 persons for toy gun related crimes. The suspects who were arrested in Kumasi and people area, Ashaiman, were threatening one another and community members, including those at the shopping centers, with the toy guns.
Yeah, that's what they do.
The suspects are currently assisting with investigations and will be put before court to face justice. A highly placed police source told the Daily Graphic that police operations were currently underway across the country to arrest others involved in the act, which was becoming a trend in some parts of the country. Now, the source said a quantity of toy guns had been retrieved from the suspects as part of the police investigations into the menace. We would like to once again assure the public that the police will do all that it takes for our beloved country to continue. Charlie?
Yeah, but the story is so dramatic. Look, the truth is that they tell you that, today we have a battle with this community.
Yeah.
They meet here, they pull out the toy gun. But look, the story doesn't. The story is exaggerating what exactly happened.
But you see, the thing is also
like the Kumasi PZ people and Melcombe area, then they meet. Anyway, it's fine.
No, but with that kind of fight. There are designated places for it, like a recreational center where you use toy guns. Oh yeah, of course.
You go to the
you fight, and then once you are shot, there's something on you
there
that
are games
shows.
Like, for example, paints. Guns.
Yeah.
You do that abuse. But I get it. Like you can't just also go to a mall where others may not be interested in your so-called game.
Others might not even know.
So that. They should fish Ratchet Park for them. Maybe they will go.
That's what Ratchet should be for. Other stories here. Tepahini sets ambitious investment target. Marks Silver Jubilee on Saturday. And 11 days more to the elections. Woo. So this is a quote. It says, a vote is a kind of prayer about the kind of world you want to live in.
Okay.
Reverend Raphael Warnock. So that it comes with a quote every day as we do the countdown. Yeah. So that is it for the back page says Lands Commission gets new head office.
Hooray.
I hope it reflects in the lands
they should digitalize
documentation.
Yeah, they should digitalize. I said the last time the minister was in parliament, they had done just about 10%. But you see, it's in somebody's interest not to digitalize the land document.
The whole economy there.
Charlie.
I'm done.
Anyway.
From state to state.
Yes, the Ghanaian Times this morning, 350 Soko infrastructure sub-project executed. Soko. It's actually supposed to assist with areas that are under-deprived, that had the tendency of being lured into extremism, violent extremism and terrorism. Yeah, it was launched some time back. And we told that in fact, the U.S. government has something to do with this. 530 projects have been executed in northern region and OT region.
Does it include the Dollar Town area?
It should. I'm coming. Page 12. Let me.
Dollar Town is in Ashaiman.
No, it's in the Damango area there.
Ashaiman, they have Ukraine and things there, so
they deal with countries, not currency.
The Upper East Regional Minister, Dr. Hafiz bin Saleh, says the implementation of the Gulf of Guinea Northern Region Social Cohesion Project has profoundly impacted lives of the people of the beneficiary regions. He disclosed that 530 infrastructure sub-projects had been successfully implemented with an estimated investment of over 184 million Ghana cedis across the 6 affected regions, namely Upper East, Upper West, Northeast, Northern, Savannah, and the OT regions. According to him, the executed life-changing project span across various sectors of the economy, such as education, health, agriculture, and local economic development, youth development, and water and sanitation, as well as hygiene. The minister made this disclosure at a press soiree held in Bogatanga. Okay, the press soirees have started early. Yeah, you can't guarantee December, especially if you're a state agency and you are doing press soiree.
You should do it
You
early.
must do it in November. After December, you see.
Oh, but I think by now they have printed the diaries and the calendars, the things that Mills said they shouldn't do again.
Yeah.
President Mills said
They'll do it and send to their
But every
their
election,
friends.
press
that's also
soirees.
another economy.
Press soirees can either, but you see, even the press soirees, you see, you should be. It depends on the outcome of the elections, right? If you are giving the reporters, you can't tell whether they will go and snitch, because that could be used as evidence. You know that, right? or it's a good bite.
We don't know what he's talking about. We don't snitch. Reporters, we don't snitch.
Anyway, ensure effective use of oil revenue meant for infrastructure. That's paid to government, and dispelling misinformation. General election remains December 7 with 2 exclamation marks. EC assures public. Comes to the picture, a very beautiful picture of Madam Jean Adukwe. You say Adukwe Mensa, holding the ear. Say Adam Kumaswandi. You see that?
No, Watiana. What is Adam?
This is Watiana.
Yeah,
Nah, but you mean
But you know, hey, you know pictures, pictures.
You say a lot.
There's 1,000 words because you see there are times you are writing a story and you want the perfect picture.
Yeah.
Look, this is a perfect picture.
For the
Like,
story.
have you heard?
Yeah.
It's December 7.
Yeah.
What's it?
What's it?
But this was just a shot.
Yeah.
But
Maybe
if
that
it's-
she was just touching
But
and the camera guy got it.
She was feeling itchy, then she was just like Charlie. Or she was adjusting.
oh no,
her
sometimes
ear.
we just fidget.
Yeah.
You know, we just something.
The
we just
camera
fidget.
guy just got it.
It's
And then
just
sometimes if you watch too much cartoons, you think something will happen when you put it.
oh nothing.
Oh no, you see the cartoon, yeah, I do that, and something happens. Oh,
He said, "Daddy, he's still watching cartoons.
He doesn't have a choice. It's his own TV.
Yeah,
It doesn't belong to
it
him.
doesn't belong to him. So, Daddy,
Charlie.
it's understandable. We get you.
Anyway,
Okay.
stop using antibiotics for cough and influenza. That's according to the Pharmaceutical Society. Yeah. Back page of the Ghanaian Times. Robust land administration system essential for economic development. That's according to the Vice President, Dr. Mahmoud Baumia. And VLTC committed to safety standards. That's according to the MD. Finally, the FDA is expected to address the media today
On the rice issue.
on the rice issue. So
All eyes on FDA.
yes, but then I just have some questions for the reporters that will go, right? So, one, was this drama necessary at all, given the fact that this was a private investor who had imported his own grains and then the best before date had passed? Was this drama necessary? Two,
And is it really the case that it was FDA that gave the green light that you can?
well, what they are
back?
saying, well, what the invitation they sent, they are, in fact, the press conference has already happened in the invitation. They are telling you, they will tell you why they gave the permission for the day to be changed and everything.
They come to give you scientific reason
Yes.
for extending.
Meanwhile, their
The
earlier
expiry
reports
date.
had shown that there was acidic content.
Yeah.
Content.
Yeah.
The acidic
Content was quite high. because-
acidity content
Yeah.
of the rice was high.
Yeah,
It had insects in there
Yeah.
and everything.
yeah.
I mean, this rice, you can't use it for mutu.
What's that?
Yeah, it will
You
be
can wash
brittle.
it.
It will be brittle. But you can use it for
You can wash
wasa
it,
wasa. You know
yeah.
wasa wasa?
Rice.
Wasa wasa. No, wasa wasa. The rice, they don't stick. One is looking here, the other one is looking here, the other one is
But that's
non-stick. Don't non-stick utensils.
1-1. We call it 1-1. Like when you are cooking your rice,
Yes.
you don't.
Yeah,
So
I think
this will be
prefer it
perfect
that way.
rice
We
for
don't like
1-1.
rice
You throw
peche
it.
peche.
You see, you see, you throw it into your mouth.
Dear.
It's a
You
very-
don't.
it's a very-
So, and then you see, you're talking about insects. It increases the protein content. You there here. Anyway,
It's serious. So.
so that's the Ghanaian Times.
All right, Ghana's favorite newspaper, the Daily Guide, is what I have next. Baumia is hope for Ghanaians. Freddie Blaze making the claim, and also Natoshi rally support for Baumia. Shraj clears Reverend Kusi Boateng, no conflict of interest. So it's a whole report. Your interest will determine what you highlight.
Yeah.
The Church of Jesus Christ holds Light the World campaign. And VIP Outdoors 1072 Pone. Yeah, that's my district. Pone housing project.
You get one, I'm sure.
They should give me one.
But
National.
you went for one. You and
So
one.
why?
B.
So why?
I
Oh,
think
that
that's
one. But later it came out that it was a scam. Have you forgotten? There was a whole
yes,
thing
yes.
about the whole state
Is it a
being
UN
scam.
one?
The UN one.
The vice president was there. He came to
Pukwasi.
commission
So,
the
but
project.
the land is still there, right?
It's still there. When I'm going to that enclave, I always see it. I feel like going to tell the people that hey, this land.
So Why do government after government wait to the last minute to commission projects?
Yeah.
Do they do they strongly believe that those last minute projects commissioning will sway the votes of the people?
I have answers for you.
Okay.
Just two. One, this is the time that the project, many of them, near completion. So it speaks to lack of priority on the part of government as to project that they ought to expedite action on. So before they say Jack, there's no time, but then the project is still there, they will have to commission it. So then people work day and night to ensure that there's some semblance of completion.
You know, the Bank of Ghana,
Work is still ongoing.
If you look at the pictures that were shared, they were mostly artistic impressions. Why do you have to stress yourself with that?
So that's one. The other reason is that if you don't commission it, another government might come and commission it for you.
Then again, this government has shown that that's not really the case.
No,
because they came to recommission projects.
No, every government will do so.
Oh, but
so,
the president has been said.
You see, but I will call at my what's the name? At my menu out. We call them out. That's the Ridge Hospital.
You know,
we call them out.
That is and that is why the criticisms were high at the time, and with some of the things that have happened. It is because of the precedents you're setting. Because now you are giving any other person reasons to say, this person came to do it. And so there's nothing wrong with me also doing things. You know, but hey, it is what it is.
Yes.
And one more thing. I see the work being done on the Obechebi.
Very fast.
Speedy work.
Yeah.
Now look at it. The street lights on the Obechebi stretch, which links to the Nkrumah.
Have been fixed.
The street lights on the Obechebi are all up.
Okay.
When all the street lights on the Nkrumah interchange are all off.
So
it is day and night.
Okay. No, so you need to see the new project. For the old project, you've seen it for God knows how long. The new project you have to see. It's called illumination.
And you see the new projects, the old projects had the same outlook. In fact, they were the same actually.
Yeah.
They were
supposed to be together.
Yeah, they were supposed to be together. But it's taken 8 years
and
later.
That's another. I give you the reason. Yes, we could have expedited action on that project and then just complete.
You know, 4 years ago, they did one part.
Yeah.
And they commissioned it.
Yeah.
And now they're doing the second part.
Yes.
It is what it is.
Yeah, COVID came.
Still with the Daily Guide newspaper, National Security denies kidnapping Emirates manager. Details on page 3. Back page of the Daily Guide. Self-confidence did the trick in Doma. That is the Kotoko coach speaking. And Amorim. What's the name? Amorim. Yeah. I wanted to be very sure. Because his tactics, but it's fine. Maybe I will see top later. Predicts more Man United suffering.
Oh, yeah, he says so.
We brought him to fix the problem. Not to come and just diagnose it.
So far.
And Leicester asks Cooper, the coach has to go, and Real click after Mbappe Vini swap. I'm done with the Daily Guide.
Okay, sorry, it's your turn.
Daily Guide newspaper.
Thank you. It's not Daily Guide. It's Crusading Guide.
Wow. The new Crusading Guide newspaper, front page. Shraj bruises Okujeto. It has a picture of what's his name? The prophet. Prophet Kusi Boateng. Is it prophet or reverend? It's prophet. Gets the name
prophet.
right.
Well, you have to be a reverend. Okay, no, you don't.
It's
need
prophet.
To. You can be a prophet without necessarily.
I have his name saved as Reverend Kusi Boateng.
That was when he was Rev. Now he's prophet.
He's moved. So that would be like a promotion.
It's not a promotion.
No,
prophecy is a gift. So even me.
So after becoming a reverend, he's gifted and he becomes a prophet.
Yeah, it's just a gift. You can an ordinary person can even get that gift.
Yeah.
So
a professor. Yeah, in church sometimes members just stand up and prophesy.
You people, Pentecost, any.
But in Islam, it's not like that.
I hear you.
Yeah. In
but
Islam,
can't you rise from Malam to Imam?
Prophet. No, you can't.
You can't rise from Malam to Imam.
No, Malam.
You are lying.
Malam, you are a teacher.
Yeah, but you elevate to Imam. They can choose you to be Imam.
You're not getting it. An Imam is somebody who leads prayers.
Yes.
To lead a prayer, you just have to be knowledgeable in the Holy Quran. Be able to recite some surahs, verses in the Quran.
And the Malam.
The Malam, you were a teacher.
But can't a Malam be elevated to Imam?
No, it's not an elevation. It's you acquiring knowledge and just being able to lead a prayer. As I sit here, I can be an Imam. I lead prayers when I go to the mosque.
Wait, so can you start as a Malam?
There's one popular, growing up, there was this popular public figure, Malam VC.
Yeah,
Inshallah. He's mentioned everything, inshallah.
Where is he?
Yeah.
He's
He's around. At the
Is he
point
the one
he
that,
defected
the-
back to NDC.
Yeah.
Is he the one that they put the money in his job?
Yeah.
It's not that they said he was.
Yeah, and the
He
money
was
got
carrying the
missing.
money and
Yeah.
the money got missing
But
and
Charlie,
he was jailed for it.
We've come a very long way. That was 40,000 USD.
Yeah.
And now look at you. You're
Like
digging.
now-
You're digging a hole costing how much?
Charlie?
Yeah.
Charlie?
We're doing much more.
Other
Standards
story.
are falling.
So I wanted to talk
So
about.
I'm coming with the stories that talk about clearing Kusibuatin.
Yeah.
They didn't see the angle that says the contract must be terminated.
Well, the like Big Boss said,
You
the report
pick
is
and
there.
choose.
Pick and choose the angle you want. So look at the image.
Yeah.
It's a very
Oh,
Yeah.
it's a
Happy-
prophetic
It's like,
image.
finally,
Yeah.
I can have peace.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, he has an outstanding prophecy, right? He says Baumia will win.
okay.
Yeah.
It is what it is. By next 2 weeks, by this time, we'll know whose prophecy was right or otherwise. Ganoth MC rally support for Baumia. Nana Oko. Ajina. Where is it? Okay.
Nana Okunkom.
Nana Okowa. I think it's Okowa. Okowa.
That's a woman.
Okowa the fourth remains legitimate queen mother of Ajina Tafuman.
Oh, okay.
And National Security Ministry debunks kidnapping allegations. Baumia commissions 1,072 homes at Boom and breaks ground for additional 800 units.
Yeah.
Akwetia youth fight illegal miners on GCD concession. And Ghana renews commitments to tackling rising HIV infections. All right, that's it.
Daily Post this morning. Valerie urges NDC supporters to finish her.
Is it Valerie Sawyer?
Yes.
It's been a while she wrote.
Yeah, she
She's
says
the one
the
who
big
would-
tree is falling. That's how she titles this one.
Is that an article?
It's an article.
Oh,
The big
I'd be
tree is
interested in
falling.
reading.
Yeah.
And she used to take on Martin Amidu.
Yes. But now I think they are singing from the same hymn book. For the past 3 episodes, Martin Abidu is taking a dig at the Chief Justice, taking a dig at, I think there's reprieve. for this now. So there's no need to tackle Martin Abidu.
Her writings were so they were so
I always
dramatic
pick up words from her, like
Yeah.
Achilles heel, like
Yeah,
expression.
those
Like she
things.
has a very nice
Yeah.
way of writing.
There's
It's
this
good.
At
there's
the
this,
point, your father was education minister.
there's this
Yeah.
mama that she Anoragaton.
Yeah.
He said-
yeah.
He said that Martin was behaving like an
Like,
orangutan.
Yeah.
I was like, Jesus,
No, if you want to improve your vocabulary, I mean, this is somebody you should be.
Charlie.
No, so it means that you should pray that people provoke her the more, so she keeps writing.
I feel that she should be writing more without provocation.
You know
that would do. You shouldn't wait to be provoked.
Her writings are so if you
like
were
a
an
movie
actor,
script, yeah.
yeah. If you were an actor, it's a script you'd love
Yeah.
easily.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Yeah, so she's like the tourism minister you've never had.
Obama
Minister?
should be
Or,
right.
or a movie director.
We, I'm in
Or a
June.
script writer. Dr. Valerie Sawyer. She's here. Okay, so I show pictures. So in her red, right? Red outfit.
Coco.
And then coco. And then her necklace.
Yes,
And what else can you see?
a pendant.
It's a pendant.
I want to say locket.
No, we don't wear those things.
Which people don't wear those things?
We men.
Women.
Men wear it.
Oh, we wear chain.
You wear no,
We wear
they
chain.
do.
Yes, the one we wear is chain.
No, you haven't seen them. That's
Yeah.
what they get the bling blings for.
Ah, okay, no, those ones, yeah, I get that. Anyway, so it says the big tree is falling.
Okay.
Emirates station manager for Ghana, KIA, abducted, tortured, and dumped by politically connected operatives.
What we buy that?
Daily Post.
Ah,
think that-
But this guy, the editor for the Herald,
Larry.
Larry Dobe, he's so equally fired back. He says
Ah.
they should feed those stories to the Marines. So let's see. What, you have his paper.
You may-
right?
no,
Oh,
you
today.
don't
Oh,
have-
he didn't come.
Does he
Okay.
come? He doesn't come
I
every
think it's
year.
not daily.
Yeah, but you see, you may have your own issue with the Herald, and I'm
Yeah.
not here vouching for them because I can't do that.
You don't actually
But when
vote
it,
for them.
we get it.
Yeah.
But when it comes to the airport,
Yeah.
Ghana airport,
Yeah.
Herald always seem to have.
Yeah.
I don't know.
They get
all
a
this-
hold. They get a
yeah,
hold
it's
on
like that is
airport.
their specialty.
Their forte.
Airport reportage.
Yeah.
The Herald.
Yeah. and like I said, yesterday I sat here
Yeah, sources.
and then I actually indicated that the narrative that came from the police gave room for such stories.
Yeah.
There were many gaping holes
Yeah.
in the police narrative.
Begging to be filled.
And then Herald did that.
I mean, when you leave a vacuum,
But the national
people will refill
security
it for you.
statement doesn't say that they will take the Herald on.
No.
And whenever a statement doesn't threaten the media house that carried the story, you know that.
Why are you doing that? Why are you doing that?
But I shed tears for the colleague who's got caught up in this, especially if she's not involved. And I'm talking about Rashida. If she's not involved, and the fact that she's become the poster lady for the story,
that's equally unfair.
That would be equally unfair. But then again, Ghana with day. Yes.
Let's see.
Yes.
How this ends.
Yeah. Bossman knows what they are doing to help Baumia win the election at all costs. NPP's Gomwa East PC reveals. And NPP, okay, so that's...
Which Bossman is he talking about?
Bossman Asari. Let me give you the story. Page 6.
And it is NPP.
I know Esumeni very well.
No, it cannot be
going again. And to say that he's the one... Okay, so the MPP's parliamentary candidate for Gomwa East constituency, Kojo Esumeni, has revealed that a deputy chairperson of the Electoral Commission and his colleagues know what to do to make the MPP's presidential candidate Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia the winner of the upcoming general election at all costs. In a secretly recorded audio of him and 3 other persons, the MPP-PC also revealed that Bossman Asari has managed to recruit 65 NPP activists as returning officers in the Gomwa East constituency to help the party win the election. At a press conference yesterday, the NDC's executives in the Gomwa East constituency made the audio of the comments of the MPP-PC in its meeting with the 3 others available to journalists. In the audio, Kojo Esumeni could be heard bribing the 3 returning officers of the EC with an amount of 60,000 Ghana cedis for them to assist him rig and win the election and become the next MP of the Gomwa East constituency. Below is a full text of the text of the statement read at a press conference. Okay, I'm sure if there is any validity to this, the authorities will take it up.
Yeah, in the league tape season again.
Yeah, we are in the league tape season again.
Oh dear.
All right, Daily Statesman is the next one I have. Mahama unfit for free SHS community lecturers. Details on page 2. He's unfit for free SHS community. I don't understand. Anyway, 1,072 homes commissioned, 800 units in the pipeline. The pipeline must be very big.
Yeah.
Straj exonerates Reverend Kusi Boateng and Bawumia, the best to lead now. Now Toshi woos Greater Accra voters. Back page of the Daily Statesman. Ali Dusaid ruled out for the rest of the season after suffering an ACL injury.
I noticed that it was trending on Twitter.
It was trending?
Yeah. Ali Dusaid, the name was trending.
Yeah.
So I checked and it was everybody was saying sorry, things. But also, is it Achilles or something? ACL. I don't know what it means.
Yeah, it's just like your Achilles, but the upper parts.
Oh, okay. All right.
We wish him well.
Yeah. The Chronicle.
Is it your turn?
No. So.
The Daily Dispatch newspaper, front page, Bawumia and Napo likely to repeat NPP's 2020 victory in Central Region. So yesterday we're talking about the Central Region.
Yes.
And so the Daily Dispatch, which Ben Efson owns, the polls start. So that's it. It says that they are likely to repeat the victory in 2020.
Yeah, it says his polls will be out 3 days to December 7th.
Okay.
Yeah.
$3.6 billion contract awarded to indigenous companies. Petroleum Commission, Egbert Fabel, Director of what was his paper again? Is it Observer?
The Observer, the Ghanaian Observer.
Okay.
Yeah.
National security has not kidnapped anyone. That's according to the ministry. I'm done with the Daily Dispatch.
The Chronicle this morning is the final one I have. Straj frees Reverend Kusi Boateng from Okudjeto's clause. And now to see.
That's also a good headline.
Oh dear.
like how the mic was freed from. That's violently.
The way you snatched the thing.
Charlie. The Chronicle, Straj frees Reverend Kusi Boateng from Okudjeto's clause. And now to see Ado whips up support for Bawumia in Greater Accra. And I think Natosi should do more work in the Tema West constituency. The grounds are not good for the MPP.
Yeah, over the weekend, there was a big rally that the former NDC chairperson was there.
Yeah.
I saw people thronging into that area.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that was it. As after the Baumia, you go to the constituency. There's fire on the mountain. 28 youth arrested for firing toy guns in public places. Toy guns, Nadia, you can fire, but where you are firing, no.
So does it mean that this year we are not going to go with a knockout?
Knockout has been banned since, but for some strange reason, the traders, the importers are able to bring knockout into the country.
Are you saying that?
Crackers
Are you saying that most churches are engaged in illegality?
Oh yes.
Because on 31st,
they will knock out things.
But it's not knockouts they play.
They do. They use knockout. There's a church in my area. Hey,
it's banja.
they actually
You know
blast.
banja.
They blast Satan with knockout.
No, it's not knockout. It's what do you call them?
Why, are you in the church? Crackers.
No, the one that goes up in the air.
Firecrackers.
And the lights
That's
pop
firecrackers.
But how many people can afford that? Master, we are throwing banja.
It is knockout. They do. They will line them up.
If the churches are closer, we have some small church battles like the Kumasi people throw, then they also throw.
Pay.
31st night.
Look at that. Wait.
Disturbing Jesus.
It's all the things that we spend our
Other
energy
stories.
The things we do to scare Satan away. I'm sure sometimes we start someone and be laughing at us. Like what are they doing? Yes.
Mary Makosoro.
Osoro, metia bon
No moment
samso.
to be hearing it.
Metia bon samso.
How many Martina Bones?
Martina Bones.
They will stamp.
That wouldn't if you don't have
No, some churches they go with whips.
Yeah.
Go and lashing.
Yeah. Yeah.
Meanwhile, sometimes you are the same devil.
Yeah. But
anyway,
but
and
there
you
were
don't lash
others
yourself.
who were also going with like real weapons. Also for both you. Pay. Oh, that's so they will be shooting them.
boy.
That is extreme.
How can you lie like this?
You've never heard also for both you before.
No, but not real gun.
Ibrahim.
But Apreku at that time was praying my body to pay. I forgot Apreku to.
Can you read your paper?
Yeah, Apreku my daughter. He started my body to pay.
Hey,
Okay.
stubborn.
Baumia inaugurates 1,072. They should give me the 72.
The way they were able to count it.
Yeah, 72.
So it'll be house number 1,000.
Yeah.
You want to use it to do your thing?
No, I'll be using it for orphanage. Baumia inaugurate 1,072 homes at Boom. Yes.
Now their houses, they are no homes yet.
Their houses.
Yeah,
Okay, you
until
have to
people live in
furnish
it.
Yeah.
Okay.
And even when people live in it,
Yeah.
they don't always become homes.
Yeah.
Some of them still remain houses.
Homes are created.
Yes.
Yeah.
No.
And houses are built.
Yes.
Yeah. No problem. So you can even have a home at the Circle Dubai interchange. It depends on how you make it, but that can.
Home is where the heart is.
Exactly. But big.
Can you focus on the paper?
That's shock said.
They will finish like
Alan Cash, I'll reform SHS and transform tertiary education. Quotation for this morning. Galatians 5:1.
Okay.
For freedom, Christ has set us free.
Okay.
Stand firm, therefore,
Amen.
and do not submit again to a yoke of slavery.
Amen.
So this is for Kusi Boateng. Christ has set him free,
Master Nambo.
but he must never duplicate his identities again. That's what the Constitution is saying. No, that's what the Constitution is saying. It says, listen, for freedom, Christ has set us free. Stand firm, therefore, and do not submit again to a yoke of slavery.
Amen.
So let the yoke go. The yoke here is not the egg yoke. The one here is why okay. You see, every slave has a slave master. And what the grip the slave master has on you is the yoke. Yeah. Thank you.
Well done.
You're welcome.
All right, the final newspaper I have is the Informer newspaper. Our win is certain. Baumia details on page 4 and forged last will and testament of the late Alhaji Salia Abdullahi case. AG responds positively based on petition.
It's sad, eh?
Yeah.
It's sad. I'm privy to that story, and it's sad how.
Muslims, you don't
You're
do
dead.
wills, do you?
Yes, everything is supposed to be stipulated in the Holy Quran as to how things
It
are
should be
said.
shared.
But if you have a greedy family, after you're dead, you are dead. Yeah, you'll be dead. They wake you up and see each other. Look, watch what's happening at your home.
So- can
no,
people
I'm being serious.
So
here.
can people do wills?
Yeah, they can. You can do it. You're allowed to.
Because
do it.
Charlie, you know, some of these things, that is why the Constitution is there to guide us. Because if you leave everything to religion, religion guides a certain aspect of our lives. Religion, culture, and stuff like that. And remember, back in the day, because of cultural practices, people will die, men will die, and their wives are ousted from the homes and stuff like that. The children are left worse off. And that is how come PNDC Law 111 came in. It is not perfect. Because it has inherent challenges. But then again, it was seeking to solve a problem so that there is some form of protection for the family. Because, Charlie, if you say you're leaving everything and the Quran stipulates how it should be shared, people are there. They know very well what the Quran will say, but they will not do it.
The yardstick is that the surviving family must respect the dictates of the Quran. If they don't, it becomes a problem. We're having this conversation because Alhaji Saleh was a rich man.
Yes.
Alhaji Saleh Enterprise. Remember, he was into haulage and what have you. So he was a rich man. And so therefore, the surviving family members have decided not to probably adhere to the details of the Quran. Because all that had to take was an imam coming to say that, okay, how many children? How many wives? Surviving parents? No. Yes. Here's the thing. This is how the ratio should be delivered. And then one party or two parties or all the parties will say, no, let's go to court. Or probably...
In this case, is it they fabricated a will?
Yeah.
Forged will. That's why the AG was petitioned. Still with the Informa newspaper, Siedun Ketia Tons, Haruna and Muntaka says Ato Forson's group is better. NPA mentors Tanzania delegation and Jospon group tackles Kenya's sanitation crisis. Are we out of the woods in Ghana? I'm done with the Informa.
All right, let me go online. starfm.com.gh. Police arrest 26, I reduced it by 10. 26 persons for brandishing indiscriminate firing, and indiscriminate firing of toy guns in public. Other stories here. Will revive Ghana's collapsing cocoa sector. That's according to John Dramani Mahama. Shraj proposes further probe and possible prosecution of National Cathedral Board of Trustees. And Shraj recommends termination of contracts for National Cathedral Project. And then government's handling of debt-owed IPPs worrying. This in relation to the power crisis. Dr. Kwabena Donko. And that's from that conversation we had with him yesterday.
What stood out for me was how the use we are putting the Bui Dam to. Yes, and I think now that government has found some money for Asogli to return on stream, I think we should return to the peak supply. We can't risk it. Yeah.
City Newsroom?
City Newsroom, yes. Your finance minister is speaking. Ghana's economy has recovered strongly. Adam, we are engaging IPPs to avert possible power cuts. That's according to the ECG. IES calls for transparency.
So, interesting.
Yeah.
ECG is saying that they are engaging. Meanwhile, Kochopoku yesterday was saying that there is no engagement going on anywhere. And it's just the convenience of it, where the conversation is being
pushed to.
Yes, where it says that Eli Klim does not speak for God knows how long. The guy has been speaking for the chamber for because we are in a crisis and you are not in favor of the actions being taken. Then it's part of it's part of communications. You discredit the source in order for people to look the other way. But if people can just read through it. You know that yesterday when I went home, my light was off.
And that's strange because usually you don't experience that where you live. I called Antam this morning and I was wondering where he said he woke up and he didn't know what to wear. He didn't have power. So people are experiencing outages.
The good news is that Sogli is back.
Thank God. But you see, when you gaslight us like that, it's not fair. When yesterday he was saying that there is nothing in relation to power issues. Anything being experienced is a localized fault. In the same conversation says maintain that there is a problem and it is. So I asked, okay, you say there's a problem, but then again, you are also saying that it's not. We are not experiencing power issues. We are, because when you say crisis, I don't know, some way somehow, it just triggers them.
No, the thing is, see, 11 days to an election, but you see, that's where you should find the solution.
Fix
if
it.
You don't want the problem
don't deny
to
it.
Talk about, then you fix it. Now, there is a generation shortfall. ECG is not even informed as to how much power is being knocked off.
Yes.
So ECG will be there, and then a certain amount of power is knocked off, and then it will have to decide as which area goes off and which area.
And that was one of the things the MD addressed. He said when he was asked about providing a timetable, he says it is inconsistent with regard to the shortfalls, so they cannot give you a timetable. ECG MD is saying this, and then manifesto spokesperson is saying another thing.
So the IAS has responded. In fact, they insist that even though Asogli has come on, the 530 megawatts will not make any difference. They also go a step further to accuse Gridco. They say in the past, if you go to the Gridco website, there are crucial information about the power sector there. Currently, that has been taken off. They don't know who instructed that to happen.
Well,
but they claim that it's unfair. It's unfair to the system, including ECG and everybody who monitors the system.
But what do you expect? We're in an election year where when genuine communication is done, the government will take issue with it because they will say that you are putting us in a bad light. But I always say, in this country, officials care more about their reputation than their jobs being done. So they will not do the job, but they want to protect their image. So if there is somebody at Gridco or people who have been tasked to handle this, and if in the past these were stated, they'll tell you to take it off, because those who understand it will see that there is a challenge, and they will say that you are putting us in bad light.
But you see, that's why I will agree with Kojopoku that when people don't have light, they know it. If they are going to vote based on the fact that they don't have light, they will anyway, whether you talk about
the availability of a timetable or otherwise.
You get the point. Anyway. IES calls for transparency, sustainable reforms to curtail Ghana's power sector crisis. Bawumia inaugurates over 100,000 affordable housing units in Tema. Election 2024, MPP will create sustainable, well-paying jobs. Salam Mustafa. Sonon Asogli's 560 megawatts power plant resumes operations after government intervention. Mahama will attract petroleum investors despite 35% decline due to corruption. Ablakwa rejects bizarre Starr ruling on Reverend Kusi Boateng case. And national security denies role in alleged kidnapping of Emirates manager. Election 2024 will prevent electoral fraud, voter intimidation. That's according to the Kofi Annan International Peacekeeping Center. Really? I'm sure somebody from there spoke and then they've attributed it to them, because that center, it's not its responsibility to prevent electoral fraud and voter intimidation. No, it's not part of the security task force. So Mahama cannot sustain 24-hour economy with a doomsday legacy. That's according to Akufo-Addo. Akufo-Addo equally says he's fighting Galamsey decisively. I'm quoting him. Yeah, he's on the campaign tour as well. Yeah.
All right. Thank you, gentlemen, for joining me with the newspaper review segment. I'll go for a break, quick legal check, and then we start delving into the meat of the matters. We have Shraj to talk about. Yeah, we also have the economy to talk about. Yeah, and of course, we have you to hear from as well. There's a Morning Star here on Star 103.5 FM. We will be right back after this.
Let's have breakfast on the Morning Star.